very interesting stuff. Quad is actually playing Grasp Zeri here, which has been kind of been taking the meta by storm, but I have not seen this particular champion combo. You can see they're stacking up this huge wave, and they're going to look for a dive here. This would be devastating if FlyQuest died.
Masu and Busio. They got to play this one right. Canyon going in. They already popped the heal at the very start from Gen G. Busio taking a ton of damage here. Canyon's getting locked up. Lahenz eats another turret shot as Bwipo goes forward. Canyon's still trying to get away. The Urgot not going to get a kill on anybody as now Bwipo's in danger. Pace shifts forward. Busio and Masu still fighting, still firing. Double knockup. First blood over to Masu. Double kill over to Masu. FlyQuest, play it better. Bottom lane, Pays at 200 HP. Masu has to get rid of the turret aggro now as Pays is still fighting, but it ain't gonna matter. Cathian Rain buries Pays underneath the tier 1 turret, and FlyQuest claim a 3rd kill for their marksman.
We talked in game 1 about playing with the nameplates off. They didn't look at Pays' names, they just saw an Ezreal that should have died.
Bwipo in trouble as Canyon trying to make his presence known up here on the top side. Bwipo's locked up, beat down. Canyon gets Gen G on the board. In the bottom lane, Canyon came down to apply enough pressure to force Bwipo to step back so that Keen is able to secure the turret. But now it's Keen under pressure. FlyQuest going in for the fight. Bwipo will lead the charge as Inspired on the approach right next to Busio. Keen doing a good job kiting these guys out for now, but his goal is only to buy time. There is no escape here for the Crocodile, and Quad gets the 4th kill for FlyQuest, but the trade in mid lane is there. It's the Rift Herald summoned up by Gen G. They use it to force the tier 1 turret down, and Lahenz drives it back into the tier 2. Now Inspired and Busio show up to force Lahenz back, and now trying to get that extra little bit of space. Disdain with the flash! Bwipo finds Chovy, but where's the rest of the damage? Busio wants to go in, but he will not get his man. Inspired still hanging around here. Farsight trinket from Gen G to stop the FlyQuest jungler. Canyon's showing up, and another TP is coming in from Gen G. Inspired is way too far forward, and surely he dies. Gen G with a beautiful punch back. Not fully completed 2nd item for Quad yet compared to Chovy, who is at the mark. Down to the bottom lane, Chovy going in with the stolen lightning crash. Quad with a sidestep away from multiple ultis as Busio counterattacks with the quickness, but Gen G still got more men. Inspired wants to go in and find some sort of an angle here for the ulti. He only gets Canyon. Another knockup, but the Gen G jungler's way too tanky. Inspired's gonna die again if he's not careful as Keen kills Bwipo down in the corner. Lahenz still retreating. He's got the unbreakable, but how breakable is he? Masu goes on a rampage, and Chovy keeps running. Canyon regenerating with the Warmogs now, and that could be the difference. FlyQuest now feels the pressure. They've got to continue backing away. Keen can't join because he doesn't have a teleport, but Gen G's feeling confident.
If he goes forward, he's probably dead.
Yeah, Bwipo's in some danger here, flashing out, but Keen's ready to flash follow. Bwipo getting stunned up, chain CC'd by Canyon there with a Glacial Prison. Bwipo's buying a lot of time, but it ain't enough. Steric's Gauge won't keep him alive in that one. And Quad's here, but now he's got to be a little bit careful himself.
Canyon's behind him.
Canyon coming in. Gen G making their move. Inspired's going to be the target here, but he tries to force the enemy front line back. The Skarner's locked up in the front. He's going to get beat down. The Steric's ain't going to matter yet. Again, he drags 2 back. Into the back line goes Chovy. Inspired flashing away to barely stay alive, but now Bwipo's going to be in danger as well. The first kill is going over to the stolen ulti, and Chovy puts Bwipo in the grinder. Now Pay's got to be careful. There goes your Void Seeker. Pay's still getting away for now. Masu trying to fire a few more of these off. Quad and the rest of FlyQuest trying to get at least a little bit of mid lane pressure here. They're down a man. They got to be careful as they continue retreating. Inspired went back to the base to heal, but now Masu's got to be careful. There's your use of that cleanse from the Mikhails as again Gen G continue the chase, but Masu's unstoppable. Lahenz went in too far. Sept shoots out of the wall, and Key's got to be careful. So much pressure, but it's not enough. Masu cuts them down. Oh, ye of little faith. Believe in Masu and the AD carry. Chovy still trying to escape. He dashes back over the wall, and FlyQuest take a huge fight. Bwipo even finds Chovy. He damages him with the grenade over the wall. Chovy's death is going to be certain. It is going to be delayed, and FlyQuest just found their moment to make it so Keen doesn't have a chance to teleport away in time. Masu waiting on the tanks to lead the way first, and immediately Inspire just slams Keen right back into the wall. They put the money where the money belongs, and Masu gets kill number 8.
We'll give Flowers that opportunity to get his breath ready as we build closer to that ever important fight. They both take placement in the mid wave. They contest, and here we go.
With the flash disdain, Canyon's gonna be your target here in the front, but a nice counter-attack coming out from Chovy. Beautiful stolen Scar ulti. Isn't enough. Masu's low. Killer Instinct to give him the shield to try to stay alive as Keen dives into the back line, and Whipple's already gonna be killed. Top for top. 1 for 1. Masu, legendary, but FlyQuest bleeding. FlyQuest do not know. They've got to be careful about this one as they continue DPS here for the Baron. Canyon and King gonna step up. Masu's already under pressure and immediately Busio was about to die. Keen's gonna get bursted into the front line on the other side and Masu stays alive. He's still firing, still fighting. Quad pushes forward, goes to the killing spree. 4 versus 3, but Pays fights back. A beautiful shutdown over the Ezreal as Whippo jumps into the stain. Pays goes into the stratosphere and Masu goes legendary. FlyQuest just killed everybody but Canyon. They're back with the Baron.
FlyQuest has knocked Gen G to their knees. David is beating Goliath.
An impressive fight once again comes through from FlyQuest as they dance with the dangerous Baron.
Chovy has lost a good chunk of HP here in the approach. The FlyQuest squad just trying to buy a little bit of time to secure the Baron, but Whippo might die. Quad going in for the lightning crash. Gen G are dying. FlyQuest have already killed everybody. FlyQuest will push Gen G to the absolute limit. They will take a 2-1 lead.
It's Quad with the Quadra. FlyQuest march on the Nexus.
The first Nexus turret, the second Nexus turret, the Nexus itself will all fall to pieces. FlyQuest are 1 game away from semifinals.